that's where getting Albuquerque to believe in defense was our goal, and we had it on the board there. It's go green, go together, but it's defense. We held a prolific score. Ooh, wound up with 13. First half, she had 1. And the biggest factor for us was the three-pointers. We're the old school. We put up the 52-foot college line because that's a little bit of tendency. So we said defend the college line, put your foot there and get them out there. And then in the second half, the ball just fell our way and we started hitting. So again, defense wins championships, but you got to put the ball in the hole. And the most, shoot till your arms fall off. And we had some senior leaders. I don't know what they're doing. I can't help. I can't believe they're letting them come in, but okay. So anyway, defense was the difference in this ball game. I've got to give credit. Sandia's back-to-back state champion, heck of a head coach, heck players. But I think we made them uncomfortable defensively, and they looked more lost than we were. And we were pretty lost too. So at the end, I think the defense saved us. Great question.
When you say you made them uncomfortable defensively, can you expand on that exactly?
We gapped drives and we ran off threes. You basketball nuts know what I mean by that. So basically, we weren't going to help off the strong side. We were going to come from the back side. Huge fail. Bad coaching. God, bad coach. No, so what we did was we adjusted to the second half in the sense, and I've got to give credit to my assistants. Don't get me wrong. I didn't do this alone, never do. So luckily, got a guy from Gallup, came over, used to coach the boys from Gallup, did a little bit, and he kind of loves all that defensive stuff. So I know the players believe in him. He's a little tougher than I am. And then Brian kind of helped because he's our coach. And then I got to tell you, we had a scout team.
Yep.
We had a scout team of some of our boys and some other guys that came in and did the quickness. And that's what was worried me a little bit because Sandia runs their system. They are a system team, drive, kick. And I just felt their threes weren't hitting. And anybody, am I reading this right? On the free three-pointers, they were 1 of 21. Now to read that, and hey, credit them, they kept trying. That's not a negative, because in the first, that usually wins things for them. Their threes are good. I know they don't get my humor. No, hey, credit them, they kept trying, right? And so we talked a little bit about not settling for that long-range three and patience and pass, cut. We made that adjustment. So that's what we mean about, we made them uncomfortable. I think they were going to get us on the rebound board because of the way we were playing defense when you go to gap help. So I thought our big adjusted very well to the rebounds, let us come on and rebound some. And I think that us handling the face guard really helped us. And when someone's face guarding your top scorer, somebody else has to step up. And we had others. So again, go green, go together. Great question.
Yeah, so on that note,
yeah.
Layla hits 2 big threes right there at the end of the third quarter. There was not much going on either side up until that point, and she just kind of gave you those 2 big threes, a shot of adrenaline right there when you needed it.
Yeah, I told her to shoot all those threes because the media was falling asleep with our delay. I'm kidding. No, I just have to say that's a faith thing. Layla's a senior. Layla's been on this. She's watched Albuquerque coming up and played with some great players, and this was. Everybody, there's a moment to shine. It may be last week, it may be this week, but today it's Layla's moment to find the bucket. And I loved it from the bottom of my heart. I got goosebumps, and she's my queen. So when we say stuff like that, queen found the bucket. We have a lot of one-liners because I'm old, so I use a lot of them. So yeah, great question. She found the bucket today at crucial times, and in the fourth. Abby found some, Leah found some. There were not 6 or 7 of them, but I appreciate you.
So, Leah, the first 3 hit put you up, I think, 20-18. But the second 3, right there at the end of the quarter, I thought was the big one, and it just seemed to energize the bench. It seemed to energize your crowd. You seemed pretty energized about that as well.
It's just a big moment. I feel like I wasn't hitting at first, and then started playing. Shot the ball, had faith in myself. I wasn't shooting very well the past couple games, so I feel like right now it's just a big moment for me. So I just shoot the ball.
Well, so what did it mean to have that big of a crowd come out and support you guys? I mean, I saw a lot of the coaches from the, from various athletics there in Albuquerque High School. Question for anybody. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, answer what's like to people at Bulldog City.
I think a lot of people, we're like always the underdogs. So, that's that goes throughout the whole school. And so, when each and every one of us supports each other, it just fuels all of us, and you know, it just helps us play better.
I'll say this, 3 years ago when I was being interviewed, somebody said, if you can win, Bulldog City will show up. And so I want to start this on our girls' side. And but volleyball went to the Final Four, okay? Cross country won district. Softball's rocking and rolling right now. Cheer are the Metro champ. I mean, so what happened here is we're on the train of great staff, great players, great athletic periods, and I believed them today because we had to get to the final, you know, and we're going to go one more. And they said, if you do it, Bulldog City will show up. So tomorrow, no one's going to work. They're all going to be here at 9:45, and there's a party going in the parking lot at 8. So, no, I'm kidding. I know. So I do believe that's a huge thing for Bulldog City, and you heard it. And our AD got the band and the cheer here, and you know they're in competition too right now. So what a blessing to wear green and white today.
Can you offer your perspective? Albuquerque has not been in this building in 33 years. Sandia's going for a three-peat. They got a few kids, maybe not as many as they had last year, but they got a few kids on that roster that won state on that floor 2 years in a row. And you guys seem to handle the whole environment better today.
Why don't y'all talk about how much we talked about this
I
week?
feel like it's just a big moment for us. We haven't made it to the first round in a minute, and we made it to the first round, and now we're trying to make a name for ourselves. We want to keep building ourselves and make it to state. We want that title. That's the main thing that we want.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people doubt us, and you know, it just it fuels everyone, and it just makes us want to be the best. And you know, that's what we didn't come to the pit just to come to the pit. We came to win. So.
And
Those of you in the back that are students of the game, how much do we prepare for walking up the pit? How much do we talk about it? How much do we, guys we do things, I'll tell you what we did. We stayed in a hotel last night, all right? Because that's what I got to do when I came here the other times. And I don't care for 3 blocks from it. We're gonna stay in a hotel, and we're gonna break bread together the night before and have some pasta. We're gonna pick the phones up, and we're gonna prepare to win. We put tape on our floor at Albuquerque High. We talked about what this is like in the moment. We talked to our coaches what this is like. So I hope my experience to help them be the best they can be in a big moment helped. And it wasn't let me say, I hope we prepared them. And I also think we knew Sandia better than they knew themselves from film. My coach said this, that he probably should have gone down there and helped them drop a play. Not that they're not phenomenal. That coach does a great job, and it's really hard to win here in 5A, there's about 6 or 7 people teams that really, I did it for y'all! There's some groups, and every night there's some really good coaching. But I think the difference is you can be a great coach, and in today's world, you've got to value kids' differences, and they're 6, 7-ish and all the things that they do, but all we're going to do is play hard, play defense, find ways to score the ball. I thought our sets were pretty good. I thought Sandia defended them really well, and then we got lucky on some of our sets really working. So it's fun being a Bulldog today.
And is anyone going to try the ramp challenge today?
That's not allowed.
That's what?
Real thing.
It's not allowed.
Not. Oh no.
I
Okay.
thought you said that's not a real thing.
No, it's not allowed.
What's the ramp challenge?
You like throw the ball up the rim.
Oh heck no! God, we have a hard enough time finding the rim, much less a ram. We probably hit it and go out the back door. I'm telling you, we get the wrong ram. Great question.
Coach, just.
One more.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sir, wait. Did you have one? You can go ahead. Go.
Abby, I was going to ask you about that match between you and Kaya. Like during the game plan, they ran a zone, but it was like 1-on-1 between you and Kaya, and you were playing defense 1-on-1 against her. So kind of just talk about that matchup this game and the fact that she's only sophomore, you're only freshman. You got 2 more years of this as well.
Yeah, you know, Kaya's an awesome player. We grew up just always playing against each other, and we always have that competitiveness, and you know, it's always one or the other. Like, you know, we're always winning. So when we both hate losing, I remember when we were younger, we always used to cry when one of us used to lose. So we hate losing, and you know, it's just that competitive spirit, and you know, we're just continue to grind together. It's just, you know, work off in the off season and work together in the off season and play against each other in the season.
Coach, ladies, congratulations.
Thank you.